So welcome to day 8 of Vlogmas and welcome to another reading vlog. So today this is going to be my reading vlog for the Cliterature Winter Romance Along Readathon, which is hosted by Steph at Steph Loves. The readathon is actually happening this weekend that you're watching this, if you're watching it live, so over the 7th and 8th of December. However, today is the 1st of December. I am starting this readathon today and I'm extending it by a week. I'm probably going to be finishing it on Friday, maybe Saturday. Basically, next weekend does not work for me. From about the 7th up until about the 15th, I am very busy with various holiday get-togethers with family, friends, work colleagues, the whole host. So I wanted to take part in this readathon, but I wanted to do it at a time that made sense to me. And I wanted to try and do it well. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, however, today is the 8th, which means we are on day 4 of my Christmas Advent calendar. So I get to open another little present to myself. This one's quite chunky. I'm excited. Do you know what? I love this idea that I've come up with because I love the like opening things up and having a present every other day. While it also, I don't have that kind of sense of guilt for buying all of these books because these books have already all been bought and hauled. They are already part of my TBR. I just bought them, hauled them, wrote them into all of my spreadsheets for my TBR and then wrapped them straight back up again. But this one is Plain Bad Heroines by Emily M. Danforth. This is, I believe, a queer dark academia, and I am excited. It sounds really fun. In the 1900s, some students fall madly in love, brought together by their obsession for a scandalous memoir. A few months later, they're found dead in the woods after a horrific wasp attack. The book lay next to their entwined bodies. 3 more grisly deaths follow before the school was forced to close. Now the school doors are open once more, but as a crew of glamorous young actresses assemble to start filming, past and present begin to blur, and soon it's impossible to tell quite where the curse ends and Hollywood begins. This sounds fantastic. I am so excited to get to it. However, it won't be in this vlog. So, like I said, let's pick down there. So, like I was saying, Cliterature Readathon. I'm going to shifty over and pop the bingo board up here. I am going to aim, potentially, for a blackout. With the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to double up on all of the reading prompts. And obviously the non-book prompts don't really count. There are just a couple of books that I haven't yet, or a couple of prompts that I haven't decided on a book for, but we're going to go through and I'm going to talk about my TBR and what I'm planning on reading for each prompt. So starting in the top left-hand corner, we've got Winter. For that one, I'm going to try and read Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. This one is definitely set in winter. It is 2 characters who are trying to get their parents back together, I think. It's a Christmas romance. I'm excited. Sprint, easy. I'll take part in a sprint. A new to you author. I'm going to go with Love Like Farms by B.K. Borison. I have not read anything by B.K. Borison, so this is a new to me author. I'm very, very excited by this book. Christmas, I'm putting on How My Neighbour Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. This is a book that I'm reading for a book swap with a couple of friends. It's a Grinch retelling, which I'm intrigued by. I have read from Megan Quinn before, and I did enjoy what I've read before. Should have read already. I'm going to put up, in this corner probably, Same Time Next Year by Tessa Bailey. This is an audiobook that I bought in 2023, I think, so I should really have read it last year. Just one second. Bella, what are you doing up there? Bella? Don't fiddle with those. If you break those cups, I'm going to be quite annoyed. Good girl. Cats. Short read, I'm also going to count Same Time Next Year. It is a novella. I've got it on Audible. I think it's only like 2 or 3 hours. What are you doing? Bella is being a pain. Diverse, I'm going to go with 3 holidays and a wedding. I can never remember who the authors of this book are, but that's a book I'm reading, 3 holidays and a wedding. This one follows multiple festive occasions, I think. For a friend rec, I'm again going with Love Like Farms. Steph recommends this book all the time, so I'm counting that as a Steph or friend rec. Treat yourself, easy. Blue and white on the cover, I'm going to go with Wreck the Halls. This is both blue and white on the cover. Excellent. Poll pick, easy. I have actually put up a poll with, I think it's these 2 books, same time next year, and 3 holidays and a wedding on my Instagram. Obviously today at the time of filming, this is, you know, a week ago for when you're watching it. And to pick like what my next read's going to be. So I'll read whatever comes up then. For a new release, I'm going to go with How My Neighbour Stole Christmas. This one's only just come out in the last couple of months. For other holiday, 3 holidays and a wedding. Steal a book. I am not sure what I'm going to do for that one yet. I'm going to partner that one though with a different prompt. Self-care, easy, and Other Season is the other one that I'm not sure what I'm going to do for it. And I think my plan is going to be, I'm going to steal a book from someone's TBR that is based in Another Season. If not, I do need to read Sky in the Deep by Adrian Young, which I'm assuming isn't set in winter. It might be, I have no idea. This one's for another book swap that I'm doing, which technically I don't need to get read until the 15th. However, like I said, from the 7th, I'm busy every single day and all night. So I'm not going to get really any reading done at all next week. So ideally, I want this one read before the 7th, if that's possible. So that's my TBR. That is my plan. Let's see how we get on. Talk to you soon. Hello. I forgot to say that the first book I'm reading for the Christmas romance long is How My Neighbour Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. I am 86 pages in. I'm not loving it. So it's set in Kringletown, which is a Christmassy town. Do these places exist in America? I feel like it's only America that would do this. But are they real? Like, are there actual towns that are Christmas all year round? Because that's weird. Anyway, okay. So it's set in a Christmassy town. Story and her sister are coming to help look after her Aunt Cindy, who has fallen and broken her hip. And her next door neighbour is Cole, and he's grumpy. He doesn't like Story because she had a bad day, ranted about the town, and he doesn't like that. Pretty much. He's got a absolutely non-existent reason for not liking her. And these two have both entered the Kringle competition, which is a town competition to see who is the most Christmassy. So we've got enemies to lovers, and I can get on board with that. What I'm really struggling with so far is every chapter starts with a little Dr. Seuss rhyme. So this is chapter 7. Shots have been fired, the tension is thick. Bob Krampus is oblivious, just our charming St. Nick. For preparations begin, the eggnog walls are up. Who will make the best eggy drink in a cup? Will it be Cole with his hazelnut rendition, or will it be Story with her ginger addition? Our judges Frank and Thackeray will soon let us know on this beautiful stormy day, all covered in snow. Which just kind of like slightly irritates me. And then there was a part when the Dr. Seuss narrator kind of like jumped into the story and had a conversation with Cole, and then was like, no, back to the story. And that was just like, no. So I'm gonna have to just look past all of the irritating Dr. Seussisms I'm going with that as a word. And I'm just going to have to latch on to the enemies to lovers when that starts, because yeah, at the moment, it's not my favourite. It's quite a long book as well. It's about 480 pages, I think. I think it is just 484 pages. So it's quite long. I will say, I don't think a romance book needs to be over about 350 pages. I don't think it's necessary. What are you doing with those extra words? They're unnecessary. But yeah, I'm hoping that we're going to get some like angsty enemies to lovers. We did just have a good like fight scene where he was saying like, well, basically where they were just comparing about how they're going to bring each other down, and it was very much a, ooh, could they kiss now? But obviously they're not, because it's 80 pages into a 500-page book. So I imagine we'll get to probably the page 200 mark before we have any kind of sexual tension actually starting. But yeah, so far, okay-ish. A little bit under okay. If I had to rate it now, I'd probably be about a 2-star. Like it's I'm reading it. It's readable, but it's quite annoying. And I do think the part of this, I will just side quest in while I'm here. I didn't grow up with Dr. Seuss. Like, the only experience of Dr. Seuss I've got is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and only the Jim Carrey version, which I think came out in like, I don't actually know when it came out, but it came out when I was an adult. So Dr. Seuss has zero nostalgia for me, and I just find it a bit weird and creepy. Because like, I never read it as a child. I don't feel like Dr. Seuss is very popular in the UK. Like, maybe it is now. But yeah, they're not books that in the UK in the early 90s we read. Like, they just weren't a thing over here. So because I don't have that nostalgia, all of the rhyming is annoying me. It's not making me like warm and fuzzy. And same, like, I like the film How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but I like it because it amuses me. I don't actually like any of the Who's in Whoville. They creep me the fuck out. Like, I do feel like with just a little bit of clever editing, you could make the Grinch into a horror movie. The Who's are scary, like they are creepy as. And yeah, so all that to say, yet to be convinced. But I'm gonna go and have lunch, and then I'm gonna read some more. Good morning. It's Monday morning. I'm about to be jumped on by a small dog. Hey, Bracken, my darling, calm down. I have now got a flashing light behind me. Well, that's not much better. Okay, I forgot to update you yesterday. I'm reading How My Neighbour Stole Christmas, and I'm up to page 260. I am enjoying it a little bit more. We're getting like the challenges, the Christmassy challenges, which are quite fun. Story and Cole have sort of reconnected and had that conversation about why he's mad with her. But they've decided they want to maintain this like facade of hating each other. I'm not 100% sure why. It wasn't really clear to me. But yeah, so far it's okay. I am liking it a bit more than I was on my last update. So about 250 pages through. I will try and update you. To be honest, my next update is probably going to be around about the 400 page mark, 350, 400 page. I might just update you when like I finish reading today rather than at a page point, because I'm quite of a chunk of a way through. I don't really have a huge amount to kind of say about it, if I'm totally honest, because while I'm enjoying it, while it's fine, it's not given me any like particular plot points that I think are worth chatting about. So yeah, I'll update you when I next update you. I've read the candy cane scene. I never ever want to see a candy cane in my life again, ever. That was just... So the first part of the candy cane scene, when he's just like playing with the candy cane, fine. You know what? You do you. I'm not going to yuck on your yum. But it's the end of the candy cane scene with the last thing that he does with that candy cane. If you know, you know. I am not telling you on the... I can't say those words. I nearly gagged reading. So gross. No. Oh my god, I do not know what I think of this book. I'm not sure there's a lot of positive things that I think of this book. I never ever want to see a candy cane again in my life. Luckily, I don't like candy canes, so I'm fine with that. Megan Quinn, you have ruined candy canes for, well, I'm sure, quite a lot of people. I'm in shock. I'm going to carry on reading. I'm at page 360. My next update will probably be when I finish the book, because I've got like 100 pages left now. I just really hope there's no more candy cane play. Oh, can't believe those words just came out of my mouth. Hi, hello. I'm in bed. I just wanted to let you know that I have finished reading How My Neighbour Stole Christmas. Still can't remember the name of the book. Wow, my teddy looks really creepy like that. Anyway, I finished reading the book and it's not good. I mean, after the candy cane scene, I never thought it was going to be good. It's really not good. I haven't put it through Cool Pile Away today or anything. It's about 11:30 at the moment. Clearly, I'm in bed. It's probably a 3-star at best, possibly nearer a 2.5. Oh my gosh. So the little Dr. Seuss poems at the beginning of each chapter gave me the complete ick. Like they just gave me the ick. Then you've got the sex scenes also were really cringe. There was a lot of cringing. Honestly, I spent most of the book cringing. Like the fact that they're there to look after... Story and her sister are there to look after their aunt, and more times than I would like, probably at least 20 times in the book, more than that, and probably near 50 maybe. It says they talk about washing her crevices. Ugh, gross. Not like... I'm not even going to go on about the candy cane scene because that made me feel physically sick. Then we have, let me tell you, the third act breakup. Actually, I don't think you can call it a third act breakup. It happened, spoilers, 20 pages from the end of the book. Is it a third act breakup? It happens on page 450 of a 470 page book. In which case, what was the point? And like, I'm not a fan of a third act breakup anyway. I think that they are always absolutely ridiculous because they just... it doesn't matter. But at that point in the book is over. The story is finished. You don't need to add to the tension that, oh, maybe they're gonna fall out. Like, it just... basically nothing in the book made sense. Everything gave me the ick. Everything cringed me out. I'm quite disappointed because I previously had read something by Megan Quinn and I liked Megan Quinn's writing. I don't think I can read anything else by Megan Quinn. Yeah, I think this book has ruined Megan Quinn forever. I honestly think, well, it's a no. It is a no from me. So, oops. Yeah, there's that. I am gonna go to bed now, clearly. Tomorrow, my next romance book is going to be Three Weddings and no, the other way around, Three Holidays and a Wedding, which I'm going to be reading on my Kindle. So I will start that one tomorrow. Good night. Hello, it's Tuesday evening. I am running a bath and I'm going to just relax in the bath and read my book. Because last night I finished reading How My Neighbour Stole Christmas, I am starting Three Holidays and a Wedding. I've actually already started it. I've read the first chapter. My thoughts on the first chapter: we've met Anna and Nick. Nick seems to be a complete and utter douchebag. I'm hoping he's not like end goals because he's a dick. But Nick is a rich boy who just seems to like not actually care about anyone other than himself. Anna is slightly kind of obsessed with him. They're spending Christmas with his very rich family, and he's caught a flight earlier than Anna was able to get onto, so she's catching a flight later. That's all I know because I'm only one chapter in. But yeah, I'm going to read it while I'm in the bath, and then I might actually have some ideas later and some thoughts. I assume I'm going to have some thoughts later. But yeah, I will catch up with you later on tonight. Hello, it is Wednesday night and I'm about 160 pages now into Three Holidays and a Wedding. What I'm really enjoying about it is it's not set up like a traditional romance. So we're following our two women, Mariam and Anna. And Anna is in a relationship, but she is separated from him due to the snowstorm. And Mariam is also trapped because of the same snowstorm as it happens with her childhood crush. So while we're there, Anna meets this hot actor. So we've got these two inklings of romance, but so far, like I said, I'm 160 pages in. I'm nearly halfway through. There's no romance starting, and I really like that because what we're doing instead is building these friendships, the friendships between Mariam and Anna particularly, and it's all based around the idea of different faiths, particularly Islam, with the family fasting for Ramadan. And I just think I'm really enjoying, hearing them talking about fasting and how they're using this time to sort of be more caring and compassionate. And the grandfather speaking to Anna, and Anna saying that, she used to fast for Yom Kippur, I think it is, because her mother was, her stepmom was Jewish. And again, how she found that as like a really nice day to kind of be quiet and be like self-reflective. And so she's gonna sort of do like a worry fast. So she's not giving up food for the day, she's giving up worrying for the day, which I just think is really nice. But I'm really enjoying this sort of the religious backdrop, just to kind of see, seeing really the similarities between the religions as well as the differences and the different celebrations, and also just how everybody is so understanding of the different religions that we've got in the book. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a great story so far. I am going to stop reading though now. It's not hugely late, but because this is a very slow paced, like slow burn, I am really enjoying it. Like I said, I'm having a great time, but it's not a book that I can sort of binge in a day. I'm finding myself getting a little bit distracted now, so I'm gonna stop reading for now. Just because I don't want to get myself distracted and end up that impacting my enjoyment of the book. But that's where we are. So I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't know what I was going to say, actually. Yeah, I'm going to come back to you. I probably will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, like I said, it's Wednesday night now. I don't think I'm going to get a third book read in this vlog. My plan was to end this vlog on Friday or Saturday. However, I think I'm going to have to end it a little bit earlier. Basically, the reasoning, there's a whole thing. I originally had got plans Saturday lunchtime. So I was going to meet up with some friends on Saturday and then head down to Devon where my parents live after that, because I've got to be there for Saturday night, Sunday, basically, before heading back home, heading back up here. But if I do now, my Saturday plans have been cancelled, so I'm thinking instead I'm going down on Friday. And because if I'm going down, my parents, like I said, they live in deepest, darkest Devon. The internet is shit, so I can't upload a video when I'm at home. So I need to do that before I leave here, which means really I need to get this video finished tomorrow, Thursday, so that I can edit it and get it uploaded on Friday. That's the plan. You didn't really need to know that, but you do now. So yeah, I'll talk to you when I've read more of the book. Hello, it's Thursday evening. It's about 11 p.m. I am going to go to bed, but I wanted to update you on 3 Holidays and a Wedding. I am on page 226, 60 pages in. I'm going to wrap this vlog up now. I'm not going to be able to finish the book. Basically, I've got 4 videos I need to edit and schedule tomorrow, and I'm not going to get any reading done. So I am going to finish this book, but you're going to see it in the next vlog. I have also been making another book sleeve. This is just to start this one. I'm using up different scrap bits of yarn. I've got my ball in at the moment, just sort of changing colours every now and then. I like it. I think it's going to be pretty when it's all finished. But yeah, so 3 Holidays and a Wedding. I'm enjoying it so far. It's so cute, and like I was saying earlier, I'm really enjoying the different different religions and I guess like the compassion and the understanding that everybody has towards all of the different beliefs. Nobody is questioning, nobody is asking, why do you do this, do that? It's just all very gentle, and I'm really liking that. I'm also really enjoying how all of the characters, they're also all just genuinely kind. You know, there's good conversations happening. There's good communication. There's been a slight bit of miscommunication, but like actually not really miscommunication, just somebody believing what, like, one thing that she was told, which actually, as it turns out, isn't true. So it's not really that it was a miscommunication as much as it was just a misunderstanding, maybe. But yeah, I'm having a really, really good time. But like I said, I am going to be wrapping this vlog up now. So unfortunately, I didn't read as many books in Christmas Romanceland as I would have liked to. I will pop up my final bingo board and what I've done in there. I'm going to count 3 Holidays and a Wedding as completed, even though I haven't yet finished it. I also forgot to say, I started reading Same Time Next Year earlier today. It's only a 4-hour audiobook. I'm like 3.5 hours in, so I'm going to count it as finished. I don't know what to think about it. I don't tend to listen to romance on audio. And Tessa Bailey is spicy, and this book is spicy. And I'm finding it a bit cringy, But I do think that I'm finding it cringy because I'm listening to it on audio rather than reading it. And I think it's just having the audio is just kind of making, I can't really explain it, but I feel like having the audio is just not working for me. So obviously I'm going to continue reading it. I've got like 30 minutes left. I'm going to finish the book. I haven't actually told what it's about. Same time next year is about this woman who, her half brother plays for a hockey team. One of the hockey players on the team is Canadian. He needs a green card to stay in America. So she agrees to marry him. They get married that night. And it's just basically them throughout the year. So we're now currently at September. They've just had sex. It was a lot. Because like it was a marriage of convenience. So like they weren't sort of dating, or you know, they'd agreed that it'd be like a business transaction and they wouldn't do anything physical. But yeah, what do I think? I think I possibly would enjoy the book slightly more if I was reading it rather than listening to it. However, I don't think it would ever be my favourite Tessa Bailey. But that is another book that I am reading. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to wrap this vlog up. So if you like this video, please do leave me a like, subscribe down below. Have you read any of these books? Are you reading any Christmas romances? Are you taking part in Christmas winter Romanceland? Wow, words. If you just want to let me know you were here, but haven't got anything to say, either leave me a blue love heart, because, you know, cold stuff, or a snowflake, because I don't need to explain my choices today. I'm very sleepy. I'm going to go to bed like right now. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Bye.